Welcome back, YouTube. Here's another video from the Q&A channel. This segment is called Let's Talk Tech, where we're just going to talk tech. We're just going to talk new tech, old tech.
All of it.
Anything.
Make up stuff.
All of the tech. Probably design new tech in this video or in future videos.
Patents all day.
So we have a couple new exciting things. Or not just new. We have a couple exciting things. Foldable phone screens. New phones that are potentially rivaling Google's Pixel 3.
Smart glasses, smart buttons, smart everything.
And some Apple stuff as well. So let's talk tech.
Let's talk tech. So, what am I talking about? The glasses.
All right.
The glasses are called Focals. They were created by North, and they used to be ophthalmic labs.
Is this Kim and Kanye, their kid?
You know,
Northwest?
I don't listen to them.
No? Okay.
Why would you say that? So North maybe he did make it. Maybe he's getting into the tech industry.
Maybe.
I may not buy this. My bad. So they created the glasses, smart glasses called Focals, similar to the Google Glass, and another one called Vaunt, which did not go very well.
Okay.
But instead of being like, Vaunt, like savant. So, like the Google Glass, they used to have the little projector on the side, which was mildly annoying. I never had one and never bought it because of that reason.
I've used them before. It's interesting.
Yeah, I was also in high school and poor.
Yeah.
So this actually projects onto the glass of your glasses.
Okay.
What is it called? What do I call this part? The glass?
It's the glass.
Glasses?
Correct.
That's stupid. So it projects onto it. You'll see an overlay of your notifications and navigation, things like that.
And I'm assuming this is not it's transparent to an extent, so you can
so
still see where you're going if you're walking. Or
so it'd be like an augmented reality kind of thing.
Can I tell that you're on it? Like, what if you're doing it right now? What if you have notes?
That's
now?
actually a very Apple
talking
from
points.
Sherlock season 4.
Sure.
I digress. So not that one. So I don't know if a person that's looking at the glasses can see. That's actually a very good question because I don't want them looking at my private messages. I'm assuming they have to be pretty. Yeah, but you could swap it around in your head.
Sure.
So that's actually a good question. The other thing about it is I don't know if you can use prescription glasses with it. Right now, you have to go to their on-site location, get measured. So they do custom measurements for each set of glasses. And I didn't see anything on the website about it being prescription lenses. Lenses, that's what it's called. Correct. So this is called glasses.
So everyone who wants them, if they already wear glasses, they have to get LASIK, and then they can.
Right. But normal people with, I don't know what you guys are making, but I'm not getting LASIK, and I actually like wearing glasses. It makes me feel.
You can still wear glasses. It's just these focals, not.
Yeah, but okay, I see your point. You're saying get the corrective surgery,
and then you wear these glasses forever,
and then pay another $1,000 on top of that
surgery. Right.
Well, additional $1,000.
They got it. It'll be all right.
Okay, sure. I'm not going to do that, but it would be nice to be able to put them on your prescription glasses. Right. But again, if the focal point of your glasses could
the focal point.
The
focal point. Working. Yeah, good job, phone. You're not working on this.
So the focal point. Yes. What was I saying?
So
yes. Point. So if there's prescription glasses, it may be problematic. I would like to do that.
Okay.
There's also that has Alexa on there, so you can do Alexa commands. You can ask her questions because Alexa's a female. So you can ask her questions and she'll respond. And you'll have the audio device in the base of the glasses there. Okay. So I don't know how that audio is going to work. I don't know if it's an additional earpiece. From the look of the design, it didn't seem that way. It's probably just a vibration and then your ear picks it up.
So they have headphones, Bluetooth headphones, stuff that do that as well. So I'm sure it should be fine.
Yeah, cranial kind of thing. So that would be really cool, and you can command. I don't know if it's always listening or something like that, but you could trigger your Alexa commands that way instead of having to say to the Echo Dot.
So the Focal has Alexa built into it.
Yes.
Just like the Google Assistants have, or Google Homes have Assistant into it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. I got it. I was originally thinking what you would use like your Amazon Echo in your house, like you're cooking or something, right? You just, hey, Alexa, do this, and then it shows you on your glasses while you cook, and then you
no. You actually have, from what I understand, Alexa is on board on your on the glasses, which is Bluetooth paired to your cell phone.
Okay.
So that's where it's getting its connection from to do all the queries and whatever. So that's something really interesting, really cool. It's available for pre-order right now, so people can go and get Fit for them and then purchase them. I think they're coming out sometime next year. Get Fit, really?
Yeah.
All right. Next year, Fitbit.
There you go. Get Fit for a Fitbit. Anyway. All right. So new technology, right? So then there's also a new that's been kind of teased for a while by Samsung and Huawei. Foldable screens. Mm-hmm. So you take your phone, right? You have your phone, and then you have another screen, and then you can fold it, and then you have the same size as you used to. But then if you want a bigger screen, you have a bigger screen. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's ever going to really be useful. I guess you could use it, right? You have your phone, and then you flip the screen down, and then you have a keyboard, right? You have a touchscreen keyboard, which they've come a long way. I remember
a high-end sidekick of some sort.
Yeah, so they're kind of going backwards, but also forward, always. Mm-hmm. And so Samsung was teasing this. They tweeted, like, "Oh, hey, we got this new tech coming." There's been rumors in the past about this, so a lot of people were all assuming, "Hey, this is going to be the new foldable screen,
right?
Foldable phone." Except they got beat to the punch. Mm-hmm. So a week after that tweet, that was pretty much hinting towards like something really futuristic, but also like kind of in the past, I think, kind of a little bit of both, like we were saying. And Royu Technologies, there's a demo that they showed of a demo video of them using their version of this.
Right.
So they beat Samsung and Huawei.
Okay.
At least in showing like real something instead of a conceptual video. And the screen looks a little bad. It looks low tech, except until he folds it over and it still works, which is, he doesn't snap or break.
Okay.
And it's kind of like when you adjust your rotation on like a phone and it switches the rotation for like a split second until it turns rotation, kind of like that. So you have the screen and you fold it, and then a split second, and then now you only have that one screen. Whatever you're looking at is on there.
So does it have like so when you fold it, does it have a little incision at the top like you would a little where the hinge would be? Is there a
kind of there's a part of it, I guess, the screen that is still screen when it's fully open, but it's off. It's like a binding.
Okay.
It's off when you fold.
Okay.
But if it's open, it's a full screen. But it looks really shiny and like a lot of glare. It looks fake. It doesn't look like what we've come to know displays as now. Maybe 5-10 years ago, probably 10 years ago. Yeah, we'd be like, oh, this looks high tech.
I imagine it's hard to get the same resolution that we have now.
Oh yeah, I think if it's gonna ever go anywhere, it's gonna take a while to get there. But I hated touchscreen phones. Texting on them when they first came out, I was like, I need it. Just give me T9. And now
abandoned the keyboard.
Exactly. I don't even know how. No, I still do. But it's just it takes time, and we'll progress, and hopefully they go somewhere with it, just like the glasses. I could see the glasses going somewhere too.
Yeah. So do you fold it forwards and backwards? Is it versatile?
That I don't know. From what I saw in the video, it looks like they only folded it one way, and then you could use either side of the screen, whichever side, which is interesting because then he flipped it to the other side, and it knew we're using that side. Which is really cool.
Yes.
At least from what I remember. And
technology is learning.
It's fine. It's.
So when you fold it, is it thick or is it thick?
It's thick.
Okay, with 2 C's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. No.
That's a problem.
1 C, 1 K.
Oh, okay.
And I would say it's.
Oh, that's too much.
It might be thicker than that actually. Bigger display.
So if it's a phone, I'm not gonna put that in my pocket.
You used to. You had bigger cell phones back in the day.
I did not. I had a simple LG flip phone.
Flip phone.
Flip phone.
They were thick. They weren't as tall, I guess. Okay, fine, fair enough.
Yeah, exactly. That's where, because I'm wearing chinos, skinny pants.
Right. So I guess eventually the idea would be for it to be thinner and more versatile, more mobile. But for now, you throw it in your backpack like a tablet, and then you can still.
But it's my phone. I don't want to put that in my. That's not gonna work.
It's got a ways to go.
Yeah. So do they have a timeline for when this is supposed to come out?
So they're showing us the demo video. You mean for Samsung or
all of them?
I think they're all supposed to be very soon.
What's very soon?
Well, there's rumors for Samsung doing theirs this
year.
Very soon. Samsung and Huawei, rumors of them announcing theirs like this year. This demo video it's not a concept. It's a prototype, I guess. Mm-hmm. But I don't recall if it's a prototype that they're going to release very soon or maybe next year. But I think
it's very different from very soon.
Very soon.
Like very soon, I'm gonna go eat.
This is
'cause
November.
I'm hungry, but or next year, I'm not gonna wait to eat till next year.
I hope not.
Okay, so not in a while.
But very soon in the term of months, it's pretty close.
Nah, that's okay.
Okay. But yeah, so that's foldable phone screens. I think there's a future in it, but probably pretty far away.
Yeah, I'll wait till that. What's the Star Wars thing? This
In the galaxy
far away. That's the one.
Yeah,
Nerds.
so we're look to the next galaxy. And you can,
So in the next galaxy, they have the Flic hub.
okay.
So yeah, what I did
I
there.
feel like it's our galaxy, but okay.
No.
All right.
So the Flic hub is an addition to the Flic buttons,
Okay.
which they didn't go obsolete. They are these smart Bluetooth buttons, and you can add action to them based on a single press, double press, or long press.
Okay.
I own 3 of the buttons, and I now have the Flic hub. Because before you had to have the button synced to your phone, and your phone was the master control for it to do all the other actions. So you push the button, the phone gets a command and says, "Okay, I'll do it."
Okay. So
Now
like
that's
I have triple T, like
yes.
Okay.
Ift. You can just say that. That's fine. So now it's on the hub. The hub is its own standalone thing. You don't need this phone to do it. Well, you need the app on the phone to set up everything on the hub.
But the hub is sending.
The hub
commands.
does all the commands for it.
All right.
So I have one set up at home, which is a doorbell relay on my room in my apartment.
So you can just knock, but okay.
Yeah, but if I'm wearing headphones playing video games, because I'm
in the zone,
deep in shooting everything, so I don't hear people knocking. All of it, everything that moves dies. So I'm have my headphones on, and I have like a little light next to my door that says I'm wearing headphones. My roommates have been trained to understand this. I don't mean trained as in dogs, but they've been trained because
they're your dogs.
They are my dogs.
Word.
They're my boys.
All right.
They're okay. So they knock. I may not hear them, but they push the button. My speakers, it's a separate set of cheap speakers, like $10, that are connected to the hub.
Okay.
It'll do a doorbell ring, and it'll also flash my lights so that I'll know someone's at the door.
Okay.
So I also have it set up with my TV, so you can purchase a separate IR blaster to connect to the Flic hub.
That's
and
cool.
do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And you can train it to.
So you can just have this button that turns on the TV whenever you want.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't need a remote.
That's what I'm saying. You understand the whole concept.
All right.
Or, more importantly, you could have a button which you set up to talk to the Flic hub, and it sends the IR command to turn on the sleep mode.
Okay.
So that's what I usually use it
Yeah.
for.
So
because I'm in bed.
Quick actions. Yeah.
Exactly. I'm in bed. I don't feel like grabbing the remote and going through all the menus to do the sleep command. I have taught the Flic hub how to do that.
Okay.
Do the button, boom. I don't need to go through all that stuff.
And I could see this being really useful for when you have like routines set up for your home. So normally right now you talk to Google or Alexa or Siri and you say, hey, do this. Now, maybe for certain things, like for me, I have my good night action where it turns off the lights, does all these different things. I just hit a button next to my bed and it does it all for me. And it's doing multiple things. So I can see that being really useful for automation stuff.
Because sometimes I don't feel like talking. I barely feel like talking to you right now, but I'm trying to get views.
I don't want to talk to you either.
So, yeah, it's really good for quick actions that you might need. I'm looking into more stuff that I can do in my room for that stuff, turning off the lights and whatever. Because for like the hue lights, when you have it on the switch, you can't turn the switch has to always be on. If you want to turn it off, you have to go into the app or talk to an assistant to turn it off. Sometimes I just want to push the button to turn it off. So stuff like that. I think it was about $100, maybe $140, something like that. That's a very big difference, but that's what came to my mind for the Flic hub.
And this is already, I know it's not new tech, but it's already, like you can buy it, or is it? Yeah,
so they have I'm forgetting what their name is, but it's just called Flic, F-L-I-C.
Okay.
And they have a Kickstarter for the Flic hub and the IR blaster.
It's not F-L-I-C-C or 2 C's, 2 K's.
No, because that's a different kind of Flic.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure. You threw me off with that before.
So it's on their Kickstarter. You can go through. I don't recommend doing that because it took me a few months to get the Flic hub. I don't know if it's available on their official site now. You can still buy the regular buttons there, but they're Flic hub may not.
That was it. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so one last question for that. So the button's been out for a while. It's the hub that's the new Kickstarter.
The hub is a new thing. Yeah,
Okay.
it's been out for, I'd say, less than a year. I don't remember exactly when it came out, but
All right.
in that frame.
Cool. All right. So the Pixel 3 killer is my next topic. Also, that's what I'm nicknaming it, right? So the
Don't
OnePlus has been around for a while. They're generally pretty spec-wise. They're usually similar to the flagship phones that are out there in Android, especially, but for significantly cheaper. And so the new OnePlus 6T is not anything different. It's a good rival for the Pixel 3 XL, which you have. It's your daily driver right now, and similar size screen, same Snapdragon 845. You know, nothing crazy. When it gets crazy, is you can get this phone with up to 8 gigabytes of RAM.
Okay.
All the RAM.
Sure, totally.
So whatever you need to do, you can multitask like crazy.
All the Chrome
all
browsers.
that random access memory, all the Chrome, whatever you want is just there. Up to 256 gigs of storage.
No.
So all the videos and photos and
Buy an external hard drive and a laptop.
your phone.
No. For everyday.
What if they're a vlogger? Vlogger.
Well,
Yeah,
then you
vlogger.
should. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't ever say vlogger again. That was incorrect. That was all types of incorrect.
What if you're a vlogger?
You really need to learn English.
A videographer.
But
I don't think vlogger or vlog is in the dictionary. Is
it's
it?
probably there now.
It might be now.
Check Merriam after this.
Yeah, I will. We can go talk about it afterwards. Anyway.
But
so-
then you would just use if you're a videographer, you would just use an actual standard. Well, these are getting close to there, but
They're getting there, but they're not quite there yet.
Yeah.
Obviously, the sensors are small. It doesn't have. Anyway, okay.
I digress.
So it's coming to Verizon.
Mhm.
I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but this is why Pixel is kind of like, okay, because before Pixel was predominantly on either Google Fi, Google's network. You get it unlocked, you put it on another network, or sold from Verizon. And now the OnePlus was never sold on Verizon. Now the 6C can be. You can get it with Verizon, and you can get very similar specs, performance as a Pixel 3 XL from.
You got it.
I think it was like 500 something bucks.
Yeah,
So-
5 something.
So, I mean,
That
kind
is a
of-
big thing. I mean,
I
the Pixel 3 XL. Now I can't talk. Was almost $1,000.
Yeah.
Depending on which storage you
Right.
get.
So okay, yeah. So max out the storage on a 3XL, 128 gigs.
Yeah.
You can get the OnePlus 6T for cheaper, with more storage, more RAM.
Yeah, that
two,
is
two cameras in the back. Which I mean, obviously, I think the Pixel's cameras are great. Camera in the back is great, but you don't get that telephoto like that optical zoom,
Right.
Which is you can't be optical.
And that is a big price gap for very similar specs.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's something. So very curious to see how sales, if they dip or they continue on. You'll have like the hardcore Pixel things, but I think I know somebody who was looking at getting a Pixel. He wanted a new Android phone, and he was like, I think I suggested Pixel, and he was like, I think I'm gonna go with the OnePlus. And I was like, hey, it's a good idea. It's a good phone, and
Yes.
so
And you didn't stop them.
I tried. He wouldn't listen. He was just like, nah, I can't. So I'm like,
Fair.
all right, man. I know somebody who switched from Apple to OnePlus as well, which is a huge change, right? Because you're going to Android, then you're going to like not a Pixel or a Samsung S9 or whatever. You're going to this other brand that is not as popular yet.
Right.
But it's probably going to get
Good.
there.
I
It's
was
been going.
considering the OnePlus back 5 or 6 years ago, and I ended up getting the Samsung Galaxy S3,
Okay.
and that died within 2 years. That was a mess on Sprint.
Samsung's been doing better.
And that's why I have not bought it, because of the S3. Never turned back. Also, the explosions were a problem too.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an explosion. A little bit of a problem.
Just a little
a little bit of a problem. Just a little bit. You don't want your phone killing you,
Yeah.
or hurting you at least. All right, so talking about Pixel 3 competition, Apple. Not a phone. I'm not talking about phones right now, but
Okay.
Apple had their October event where they're talking their new tech, and they have their new MacBook Air, their new Mac Mini, which is like a really small, very powerful computer. And my favorite was the iPad Pro, and this is also very powerful. All these devices, they're going through these specs. They're talking about the processing power, the amount of RAM you can get to. I think up to 64 gigs in the Air, and they're just really awesome devices. 100% recycled material.
Most of them.
For
Not all of them.
the Mac Mini and the Air,
Yeah.
Not for the iPad.
The iPod, they're bringing it back.
You can get a separate MP3 player now.
Completely recycled.
New.
They just took all the old ones
Yeah.
and brought them back.
It's a recycled idea. So yeah, so this iPad Pro
There you go. Say
up
that
to
8
1
times.
terabyte of storage.
That's
which
nice.
It's a lot of storage. It's such a small, slim device. Really easy. It's still really small. Still really thin. It's about the outer dimensions are equivalent to a piece of paper. Obviously, it's not as thin, but it's pretty damn close.
If it was, that would be a foldable screen I want right there.
Yeah, you can just fold it into like a million in your pocket.
You can only fold it up to 7 times.
So yeah, so it's all right. My bad. And so that was actually what I was envisioning as I said that. I was like, you get it to that like last fold. Yeah,
we got a mind melding
Clearly.
going on here.
I don't want to be in your mind.
I don't want to be in here sometimes. Sometimes there's horses flying by that poop pictures.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
This iPad Pro is just as versatile as the other ones, right? But it's very powerful. A12X processor, 8 core, and then it has a 7-core GPU. So, and then they showed a video of it being utilized with Photoshop, which I think really good for somebody on the go, videographer, photographer, vlogger.
Well,
I guess you really
Furs.
So, yeah,
Christopher.
all the ers. Sure, Christopher. And yeah,
I don't think a vlogger really needs that. I'm sorry.
I agree.
I don't
No,
need
it was a
that.
stupid statement.
I didn't
take it
mean to
back.
Kanye
I rescind it. Talking about Kanye again. Kanye, your North company. Is doing great.
Did we talk about that? Was this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
You don't want to be up here,
Did
man.
hold us to that. Comment if we didn't.
We could just go back and watch the video. But anyway, yeah, that'll be really nice. For the videographers and all those other
if
people.
they're on the go and they throw in their camera bag or whatnot, and then they can see it on a bigger screen in front of them. So yeah, so that's it.
That's
So
good.
Apple,
So which one are you buying?
probably the iPad Pro. I have no use for it, but I just want to buy it.
Okay.
I see all the specs and I'm like, I think I need that.
Yeah, we'll
Just
hold you
like,
to that.
For what? I don't know. Something.
This is a binding contract for you to buy that, and then we'll test it.
Verbally, I think up to a certain price it's not. And I have a feeling it probably will exceed that price.
I think it wasn't it $1,000?
I think, oh yeah, starting price is pretty low, but yeah, I can't get started. I need to.
You got LASIK. What's this?
You got a new Pixel phone every year it came out.
And it's called sending the old one back in. It's called an investment.
Yeah, but they're not going to do it if they can't make money from it. They're making money. They're probably recycling your old Pixel to make a new Pixel. So you might not be the only ones, Apple. I don't know.
We'll see.
See.
Don't say the same thing that I say when I said it.
All right, so
That's
cool.
it.
We hope you guys enjoyed. This is just us talking tech. Please feel free to leave a comment below. Please feel free to leave a comment in the below because
I'm going to say this
that's
from
my
now
thing.
on because you can't get
You
it
know what?
right.
Take it away, Q.
Leave a comment below. You see, you have to wait a second. And leave a comment below, like, subscribe, punch it, smash it, whatever you got to do. Hope to see you next time.
Take care.
So, what do you call an iPhone running Android 9.0? Apple pie.
And on that bombshell, have a good day.